here, this crap, this is like Bethesda telling us sorry, let's come into it. Bethesda, seriously, have one job, one fucking job, unless the one who put the price really hate Bethesda and trying to tell us that they are pretty much like crap, like, you know, limited time only, 700 credit for the 3 dog. Here, I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Hold on. There's only 3 dogs on this thing? Or they all together to one? Holy shit. Oh. I guess. Oh my god, I should read the description more time. Because just by looking at the picture, it looks like, oh, 3 dogs and 1 thing for 700 credit. Yeah, good deal. But I'm pretty sure people will be like, fuck it up. But seriously, how useless those mod are. I mean, they say, you know what they say? Sony say you cannot have external content, you know, because it's too unpredictable and stuff like that. But if we do the mods or the custom assets, like they say, not outside, you know, like external asset like they say, we cannot use external assets to make mods on the PS4. But here's I have an idea that people might not have think, but if you do the external assets inside of the PS4, you know, like a tool, use a tool, a manager, something like that, you know, and and make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, if you make the content inside of the PS4 via an app or something, I don't know how the people does it on the PS4 though, but you know what I mean? It's pretty much like, why? It's pretty much custom assets when you're making mods. You know, you're making stuff different. If you're making stuff different, it's not part of the game. So why we cannot have, it's saying like, oh, it's unpredictable. Bruh, you cannot predict what people is gonna put out on this game. And especially even if you make mods without external asset. Here's why. Look all the mods that have been on PS4 Plus. I mean, PS4 console, you know? They want us to go on the Xbox or what? Because they don't want us to have, or they are in competition against Sony. I mean, Microsoft is pretty much like an enemy or something like that, you know what I mean, for Sony. And it's pretty much like, oh, I don't like you, so nothing from you will come on my console. But there's Minecraft on your console though. And the worst thing, it's pretty much like not from the game. I mean, it's from the game. Stuff are from the game, but the excuse they say, it's because content made by mod creator is too unpredictable. Look what we have here. Look, we have these things. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's stuff that is heavily modified from the game. It's not stuff that you can predict, So the excuse they have, it's pretty much like, oh, we don't like your creativity, and we don't like to have been, It's so bad. It's make my brain feels like, ugh, just to think about it. Why this is something I have to pay for? I mean, look, in the Creation Club, most of the stuff that I buy are pretty much stuff like, I just buy one bundle of, for the world update, the world content from the Creation Club. I only buy that thing, and I have just enough money or credit, like they call, to buy the Hellpower armor. But here's how annoying this is. I buy it full price, 500 credit, and now it's 50%, so I would have still, if I would buy it now, if I would have bought this thing now and waited for a special thing like that, I would still have 250 credit, just enough to buy, what, a weapon? Yeah, I would just have enough to buy this shitty shotgun, and nothing else. Oh, I just buy just enough credit for at least for $20, I think. I think it was for $20. So it was like for 1,000 credit for these four. I was like, why not? And I was still, after I buy it, I was like, did I have done this? Why I did this? I was still regretting it. And when I buy it, the power armor with all the leftover credit, I was like, why did I still have done this? What that thing does anyway? The necklace, our special necklace, I mean, the transcanificator, I mean, it's pretty much in French, and I talk French, yes, I know, but I try to translate in English. Okay, it's pretty much like a necklace that changed the color and the appearance of your dog. Huh. Well, that's pretty shame. I mean, why? Dude, I rather prefer having a mod that's about to add something like useful, gameplay useful. It's so... How much? 300,000? I mean, 300,000, what the fuck? It's way too much. 300 credit, $3, just to change the color of your dog. I never use dog meat. It's... why? I'm pretty sure the one who are in charge of this is pretty much like, yeah, let's do our worst to show the worst side of Bethesda and show how bad they are. Or pretty much they are just so retarded, they're like, yeah, why not try this thing? It's not like we're gonna lose people. Why? I know. I'm bitching about Bethesda making stuff like that. Yeah, if we would have no restriction on the PS4, I'm pretty sure the Creation Club would be like not even existing. And what would be funner, the fun thing about the Creation Club, when I heard about it the first time before it went out, I was like, oh cool, free content made by Bethesda, employed by people who work, like mothers who will work for Bethesda for making content. So we're gonna have free mods and stuff like that. And no, they have to put a price on it. I was thinking that would be free content made by modders working for Bethesda, but no, it's fucking expensive as hell, and it's pretty much like, oh, you cannot buy this thing unless you buy this amount of minimal credit. It's like, here's an example. You go to, let's say, a market, to buy some food, and you go to the cashier and said, to proceed to this, we only serve or pay people who have 7 objects. You know what I mean? And you have 4. So you have to spend more to be able to spend your money on something that you need. I don't understand. It's so frustrating. Or one of those things that don't make sense, like, you want a 64 gigabyte SD card, micro SD card? It costs more than a 16 gigabyte micro SD card. But the card is made of the same material, right? It cannot be that different. It's so tiny, it would have almost no material difference value. It might have a little difference of material value, but why something unphysically, how something that is not its virtual capacity, how that costs more than the material that it cost to make? It's like, you want more? Well, you have to spend more. I don't get it. It's like trying to sell like crappy stuff while selling better stuff with shitty stuff. Or here's an example. I mean, it might not be a good example. Why? Wait, let me think about it. The example. Hold on. The example. Wait. How we call this thing? I'm trying to remember. Sorry for that. If I could only clip that part out. Maybe it's trying to sell. It's like selling like that might be a good example. It's like trying to sell the old NES games, like the big cartridges. When they went out, when they were like the only console on the market, one cartridges for Mario Bros. My grandmother tell me this. It was like she buy it. It was like really expensive, maybe more than $100 one cartridges for one game, something like that. I'm not sure, but and now when you go buy them from a store that sells old cards like that, it's like between $5 to $50. It's like trying to sell these cards with the original price of the 64, but cut by the value of the storage to make it slight more sense. I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's so useless. And anyway, this video might be so boring for people that might have not watched all the way to here anyway. Yeah, my content are boring because I cannot fucking edit stuff because I don't know how. I mean, I kind of know how, but I just don't have the time to do that. So frustrating. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop to rambling on myself. I mean, you know what I mean? It's shitty as fuck. This video is pretty shit. Feel free to comment on the section below and let me know your thoughts. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. I don't use that word a lot. Anyway, have a good day everyone. Thanks for watching and stuff like that.